Hi, this is Scoggett, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some ribeye steaks on the grill. These are also known as Delmonico steaks, or if you're in Australia, they can also be called a Scottish fillet. Anyway, down here in the United States, we call them the ribeye steaks. And what I'm going to do is do this in 4 parts, and I make my ribeyes just a little bit different than everybody else, because what I do is I don't sear mine at the first, I sear mine at the last. What I do is hickory smoke mine over indirect heat, and then I sear them as the last thing what I do, and then bring them in, let them rest for about 5 minutes, and then they're ready to eat. The first part of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to prepare the steaks, how I prepare the steaks, since I'm doing it my way. This is the way I do it. Everybody's got a different way to do it. Some people cooks it in wine, some people cooks it on the stove, in the frying pan. Any way's good, whichever way you like it. If you like it in the frying pan, in the oven, on the grill, then that's your preference. Me, I like my steaks, I don't care what anybody says, I like my steaks well done. I don't want them mooing, and I like my steaks well done, and that's why I've always liked them. That's why Mr. Scoggett liked them, and that's why my brother likes them, which he's coming over to join me. I've got 3 ribeyes and invited him over, and he's going to come and join me for the dinner. With the dinner, I'm also going to make some baked potatoes, which I'm not going to do a video on that because I've already done a video on the baked potatoes. Just check out my channel and bring it up, and it will show you how to make the perfect baked potato. Today we're doing ribeye steaks, and the process for this is, like I say, it's a little bit different than anybody else does. What I do is heat the grill up, and then cook them under indirect heat, 30 minutes on one side, then I turn them over, 30 minutes on another side, and then I sear them as the last part, and then bring them in. I'll show you the finished product. I'll show you what I have. I went up to the Walmart today, and they had these on sale, believe it or not, and I decided, well, I'll go ahead and get some. I haven't had steak in a long time. I don't eat steak every day. And I'll show you what seasonings I use to put it on them, and also go into detail on how to prepare these. So I'll go ahead and show it to you. These are steaks what I got from Walmart, and they don't have a whole lot of marbling in them, but they do have some. So that's going to help. The more marbling you have through the steak, the better the steak is. By marbling, I mean the white spots, which is the fat, because it's going to make it more tender. And what I do is I just go ahead, I use 2 basic simple ingredients. I use kosher salt, and I use black pepper, coarse black pepper. You can use the grinder if you have one. I used to have one and it broke, and I haven't bought one. I need to get me another one, because the fresh ground pepper tastes a heck of a lot better than this stuff here. And all what I do is I just take the salt and put it on like this, and I hold it up like this instead of down like this, so it distributes evenly. And what you want on it, you want it to look like it's snowed on it with the salt. Then what I do is I take the pepper and I do it the same way and sprinkle the pepper on it. I forgot something else, real important step. What I forgot to tell you is, when I first get these steaks, I always rinse them off to get the bone fragments, whatever it is, from the blade off, because you don't want to bite into a little bone fragment and have it stick you, because I've had that happen to me and it's not very pleasant. So I always wash them off first, and then I pat them dry with a paper towel. And you don't have to do that, but I do it because you don't know what your butcher's done with it or anything. And this way you get all the bone fragments out. And that's the only reason why I do it, is just to get the bone fragments. Okay, got these salted on one side. What I'm going to do is just turn them over. I'm going to salt up the other side and pepper it up. I found that kosher salt works real good on steaks. Put a little pepper on them. That's basically it. What I'm doing now is just waiting for my grill to get ready, and then I'll go ahead and make the second part of this. This will probably be in 4 parts. I'll show you how to how you place them on the indirect heat to cook them. And what I do is I do them, like I say, I like mine well done, so I'm doing 30 minutes on one side, 30 minutes on the other side. And if you want them like medium rare, do them 30 minutes on one side, 10 minutes on the other side, and they'll come out like kind of medium rare for you. And if you want them rare, well, here you go. Just flap it on and cut it up. Like I say, I got to have mine well done. I don't care what anybody says. I ain't going to eat something what's still moving. I'll have the second part to this, and I'll show you how to put them on the grill. And then I'll have a third part, what shows the searing process. And then I'll have the final part, which will show the finished product, and maybe a plating up of it. Appreciate you watching the video. Hope you leave a comment. I appreciate all comments, whether you like the video, whether you don't. You can leave a comment whether you like me or not. It's all good. And y'all take care.